Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard. Nate, uh, I'm glad you jumped in here. Um, I think you probably already have it, but I'm going to put it in the chat. Send me an email uh, as soon as you can. Um, I mean, it doesn't have to be instantly. Um, I learned some information today from one of my supervisors, and it sounds like he is more or less in the same business that you are. And I don't know. I think, if nothing else, a good resource. He's a good guy, very, very fine Christian man, and I have certainly been blessed by knowing him. But who knows? Might be some future deals. Who knows? It's just he was telling me about the stuff, and it sounded kind of fascinating. So who knows? I'll put my email here in the chat. Meanwhile, welcome aboard, everybody. I'll get to the wheel here in a minute. Right now, it's got a kangaroo on it. It's not showing up very well, is it? All right, let me finish this email a second. I don't even know if I'll get to answer you tonight, Nate, because I'm kind of tired. I spent the afternoon in Columbia, Tennessee, but it was worth it. I'll show you in a minute. Everybody knows last night my phone got wet. Well, my phone died on the operating table a couple hours ago. Sonia's here. All right, let me get over here where this kangaroo is. And let's see here. Where is... the wheel spin thing? Georgianne, welcome aboard. I see Linda. I see Sonia. I see William. Welcome aboard. Georgianne is here. Kyle, he's here. So he'll be first on the wheel because he was first in the chat. Oh, come on. Don't do that. I hate that when it decides to do that. See, we got Kyle and let me go to the top, scroll down. Well, it starts out quick. We got 8 people in here already. I like that Timmy's racing ship. All right, Georgianne. Come on. Oh, stupid ad. Let's not have one of those nights. There's no reason for that monitor to turn off. It's not even warmed up yet. Anybody know why it does that? And then Diane's here. She was third. Gosh dang it. There. And Nate. Funny, I met another Nate today. He was at the Verizon store. Very knowledgeable. Of course, I always choose to go to the corporate stores. I feel like I get better service and less sales talk. All right. Who am I missing here? Linda, I think, and William. So Linda, you're kidding me. William, Brody. I hope you're feeling better, dude. And I think Sonia's in here. I think. I see her. I know darn well I did. But now I don't see her. Must be dreaming. Yes, she. Sonia. Okay. And I guess I was supposed to spell it like Diane did. Sonia. Where's Rob? Not here yet. Ray is here. Welcome aboard. And there's Timmy. Everybody thinks that's your racing ship, Timmy. You know, pirate ships were always faster than the cargo ships that they were pursuing. And there's Kobe. Kobe, are you going on tonight at all? I haven't kept track. I don't know if there's someone live. There I go, hitting the wrong buttons again. Carol Walters, welcome aboard. Let's get you up on the screen here. The wheel. You know, the other Carol that we haven't heard from lately is Michigan Carol. Where is she? Just a video on Saturday. Okay. I'm still up in the air on whether I'm going to be on live on Saturday or not. I'm not sure if I'll be traveling. It's a possibility, so don't hold your breath. I'm not going to blame anything on you tonight, Timmy. You bore the brunt of all of it, anyways, right? Give you a break. So tonight we have the $10 cash word, kind of per usual. I'm in Tennessee, Carol. And then the one at the end of the show is this $5 one. That's the one you get for, making sentences to get your name on the wheel. You don't have to do anything special to get your name on the wheel. All you have to do is be here. A lazy day. Rocky and I didn't get out of bed till 11. Laid back in bed from 2 to 3:30. I have watched YouTube television the last two, well, actually YouTube movies, the last 2 nights in a row. I watched, night before last, I watched Daryl, Daryl. It was pretty good. I'd never seen it before. So, and then it's still on the screen right now. I haven't finished watching it. I think it's called The Explorers. These 3 kids, they made a spaceship out of an old tilt-a-whirl. It's pretty cute. But then one of the kids is kind of a geek. And turns out there's some alien technology involved. Yeah, it's kind of a cute movie. There is Troy. Welcome aboard, Troy. How's it going? Have you heard anything from our favorite diva? I know she wasn't feeling too hot yesterday. Well, I told her to go get some vitamin C and rest. All right, let's see here. Can we get Troy up on there? Yep. There we go. Oh, that's cool. They're going to interview you tonight. Oh, that's neat. So is that something that we can watch, or is it, this is a closed live stream? Oh, you got all the church people over. Ahoy, everybody. Timmy's church, Timmy's house, whatever you're doing there. Welcome aboard. Remember, you can go on your device and you can subscribe on your device. Get my numbers up. Plus, if you get subscribed on your device and you come into the chat, we get your name on the board, you have a chance to win something. That's awesome. Timmy, you're my biggest supporter. That's great. Cool and rainy. Yeah, third pain pill. But I was thinking of rain. I saw the peas, and I thought you were talking about rainwater in a pail. Thought your roof was leaking. Other treasures. Okay, cool. I woke up 2:00, but then that's my time to wake up anyway, because I go to work at 3 Central. But at 2 Central, it was coming down pretty hard. Thunder, lightning. Yeah, for about a good hour. Good soaking rain, thunder and lightning, wind. Yeah, it was a pretty nice storm. I went right back to sleep. But I have a secondary alarm that goes off at 2:30, so I wasn't late for work. Rose 2, 2014. Yeah, I do remember that. It was like a week ago or something like that. I do remember Rose. Is she at your house now? Tell her to get online or get her name up on the screen. have to wear the pirate hat during the interview. Oh, you're okay. Yeah, you better. You know, I was reading a thing about the pirates. Was it this morning or yesterday morning? I don't know. But you know, the idea of them burying treasure, no, not as common as people would think. Uh, there was a few times, but mostly the treasures that they stole, if you will, or you know, when they took over another ship, was anything of value, not just gold and not coins and you know spices, uh, groceries, water. Yes, you do know everybody. Kobe, I met a guy today. Oh, met a guy. Dang it, that's not the right word. I had a nice meeting, kind of on a side note, during break today with my supervisor. And he has a business that he has started up, and I think it's very similar to what Nate is doing. So I'm thinking, let's do some networking. Might be something that you might want to get involved with in too. Never know. I'll let you know more as I find out more. You know, we're all seeking that residual income. Sonia, the free turkey you picked up at ShopRite is only 2 pounds heavier than your cat. I don't know if I was thinking I'd get some turkey breasts if they have such a thing. 'Cause I can't do a whole turkey, but I can certainly cook up some turkey breasts. I hear you, Colby. I perked up my ears too. I'm open minded. I asked a few questions, and right now it sounds pretty legit. I trusted the guy once. Might trust him again. I think I told the story that this is the guy that I thought he was a hacker. Thought he was fishing for information from people. But I checked him out as thoroughly as I could. Saw that he'd been on LinkedIn for 13 years. And so finally I said, okay, I'm going to take the plunge. And I said, is this for real? And what do I do? And he says, can you be in Phoenix on Monday morning? I'm on my way. The rest is history. I've been there since March of this year. Thank you, Timmy. The cat is 9 pounds. The turkey is 11. No, that's hilarious. But at least the cat is alive. The turkey, yeah, well, that's the breaks. What the heck? Hang on. I see a typing error. All right. Realized that Linda's name wasn't capitalized. Diane's going shopping tomorrow. We went to a really nice uh, dinner, if you will, buffet in Columbia, Tennessee today. Um, it's called the Farmer's Table. Farmer's. Damn it, it was Farmer's something. It was very good. I even had alligator. Not that they specialize in exotic, they just happen to have alligator. So I tried it out. That was all right. Evening, everyone. Thank you. Otherwise, I'd have missed it. Yeah, I hear you. The notifications on YouTube are horrible. It's a wonder I make it to my own live stream. Christmas. Oh my goodness, the chat's going too fast. Christmas Captain Crunch. Ah, guess what you have to mail to Fatima. Yep. Everyone, what's this? Here is everyone a joke. The joke is, what do you get if you cross a parrot and a shark? Pet that talks your head off. That's cute. Yeah, I didn't find it any tougher, and I was looking for the taste. I was being real careful. I rinsed my mouth out good with water and just said, okay, give it a try. And just didn't it tasted like chicken, yes, to a degree. But then I said, no, I kind of get a little hint of almost fish, but not really. It's got its own. I bet I would recognize it again if I was blindfolded and took a bite. I would probably recognize it. It was like nuggets. It was fried. It wasn't too. It was soft enough. I didn't mind it. I wouldn't make a special trip, but it was okay. Yeah, maybe just a tiny bit tougher, not much. All right, I'm missing some comments, I think. Hold the fort. So Georgiana is going to Gatlinburg on the 19th. You never know, Georgiana. I am not sure where I'm going to be. I'm vacillating between. I'd like to go to Nashville this coming weekend, but I don't know if that's going to happen. You never know. I might get over that way in December because, kind of leaning towards the idea of maybe going to Tampa for the RV show. I think that's the second week of December, but I'm not positive on that. I haven't looked that up. Kyle wants me to go to Ocala. I wonder if I can pull that up on the new phone. Here's the new phone, by the way. My case is in the living room, so it's I know you're going to ask me what it is. It's a Samsung Galaxy S25 FE, whatever that all means, but. And the other phone died just as they got the last of the information transferred. It died, wouldn't take a charge, nothing. Dead duck. That reminds me. Better make sure I haven't lost it. Aha. Yep, I still got it. And I don't think, you can't add any more memory to this one. Yeah, you can't get into this phone at all. But fortunately, I remembered to save the 128 gig memory card from the old phone. I just put that in there like 3 weeks ago. But it's not compatible with the new phone. I found out that I do have About 25% more space in the cloud. I need to learn how to access the cloud. I'm sure that Gemini will teach me. I'm finding out that Gemini is like Chat GPT on steroids. So, yeah, I might start using that a little bit more. You get a box. You can mail it. Where do the smartest spirits live? The brain forest. That's cute. Mike's saying, okay, be right back. Massive storm. Whoa. Still doing that on the West Coast. Arizona. Making sure. Got to get Mike up here on the thing. What is a favorite? What is a parrot's favorite? Am a hidden speak? Am a hidden. I don't know what that means. You're clean now. I like that, Mike. I don't think you were here yesterday, but I mentioned that Dolly Parton has taken on a new project. She bought the Tennessean fuel station, gas station, whatever, somewhere. I think it's south of Knoxville. Pretty fancy gas station. And Jim wanted to know if the station had big pumps. I like that. It's pointless. That's a good one, Kyle. You think your laptop's dead? Oh no. Whoa, that's not good, Linda. Yeah, they make up everything. That's a good one, Mike. How does a parrot greet its friend? Song time no see. That's cute. The S26 line runs 9 to 14. Are you talking about the phone? They told me this one's, I don't know, $650. I'm on a monthly plan. I've not gone out and spent big money on a phone. It's just included with the monthly bill. I'm fine with that. And I actually had to buy out the contract, but it was only $33. Another 2 months, and the old phone would have been totally paid for. I only owed $33 left on that. I've had it almost 4 years, whatever. But they didn't make me wait. Going to fire up the drone. Cool. All right, do it, Kobe. Be looking forward. Yeah, 3 years. Maybe it's only been 3. I was thinking it was 4, but give or take a year. Nancy's here. Yay. Let's get Nancy on the screen, on the wheel. Welcome aboard, Nancy. You deleted 2 pictures in 2 days. Speaking of pictures, I want to find what Kyle sent me. His, yeah, one of his family members made a purchase. In Ocala. It's Jack and Gin. Way cute. Here they are looking through the gate with the bars. So I take it they're coming home to Michigan. Hi, lots of people at Timmy's house. Timmy, are you cooking? Remind them all to get on their devices and subscribe, thumbs up, get the name on the wheel. You never know. It's the usual spiel. $10 cash word. And then once whoever wins this, then we'll be scratching it off for them. But in the meanwhile, we'll be making sentences out of 4 of the words on this card. And then that gets you an entry, gets you your name on the wheel. And towards the end of the show, usually about quarter to the end of the show, we'll draw for this one. And that goes real fast. Yes, I believe they did, Nancy. My friends today were showing me where a tornado went through a couple years ago, close to the town where we went today to go to Verizon, and here. So I think it was F1 tornado touchdown and caused a lot of damage to trees and telephone or power lines. One fatality. I think they should keep him at Kyle's house. He's got a little paddock where the mules could stay. The donkeys, I mean. Nah. That's not, well, maybe I better check it. Okay, Timmy. Oh my goodness. Have you still got Halloween decorations up? Yeah, you do have a crowd at your house. Tell them to get on their phones and subscribe, like and subscribe. Just reminding me of something I got to do. The guy at Verizon, I didn't have any stickers with me, so I owe him. He may be on here now unless he's still at work. Really? Western Kentucky had a tornado? That's crazy. Yeah, here's all the people that are outside Timmy's house. It's kind of blurry. And they're all watching us from Timmy's house in Louisiana. I need water. Oh, I don't trust this chair somehow. Diane, stop it. You're making me yawn. Slowly things are coming together. I did not get to work on the bus today, but that's okay. This phone thing was much more important. For instance, this morning at work, I had one of those deals where, it's time to change your password. And it's a two-step verification. So for my verification, they use my text message, to my phone number. And then for the second verification, it goes to my personal email. That both comes through the phone. The phone for sure is on the phone. I could do the email on my laptop, but much more convenient to do it on the phone. But the phone was dying, in the process of dying. It breathed its last 1% on the table at the Verizon store in Columbia, Tennessee. Rest in peace. There's Tommy. Welcome aboard. Snow in Big Bear Lake in California. Wow. Tell you what, there's I don't know, seems like crazy weather going on. So Sonia, now as soon as those payments are done, are you going to get another phone? You probably take better care of your phone than I take care of mine. I definitely got to see if my old cover will fit the phone. And if it doesn't, well, then I've got to get one of those. I will never buy a cover at the phone store because they're outrageous. The cover I had, I think I paid $6 or $7 for it at Walmart. So I have a feeling, just looking at this, though, that same protector, if you will fit this. No, I didn't put it in rice. I thought about it. Hi, you guys want to come on YouTube? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You want to be on YouTube? Come on. They're being shy again. Steve, welcome aboard. Great to have you here. I'm going to get your name up here. Are you also getting rain down there? Kobe is up by Lake Havasu, and I guess it's quite a storm coming in. Phone aside is an automatic 25 to life, no parole. You know, when I knew the phone was dying, I was like trying not to use it. But on the other hand, I wanted to use it to see, check in on people, and I didn't. So when I finally get the new phone and I sent out a text, I haven't gotten an answer back. Damn it. Oh well. They double if it's not paid off. Oh goodness. Uh, my new one, Timmy, is a Galaxy. I haven't memorized it yet. Galaxy S25 FE. I don't know what all that means, but they told me it's the flagship of the Samsung phones. Short, heavy, and ironwood. Okay. We kind of had, well, it lasted maybe 45 minutes at 2 a.m. It came down. I could hear the wind blowing and the thunder. And this house is so insulated, it's practically soundproof. Yeah, but yeah, I could hear it. 56. Man, that is chilly for where you're at. What's the temperature here? Oh, I'm not going to ask Gemini. Now,
I'm ready to help whenever you have a question or need assistance.
Okay, what is the temperature in Chapel Hill, Tennessee? Gemini. Hello. Gemini, what is the temperature in Chapel Hill, Tennessee?
The current temperature in Chapel Hill is 67 degrees.
Thank you. Which is a little above average for this time of year in this area. So, my friends from high school. They met up with me at K25 as a surprise. We had a great time, and they love Tina. So she mooch docked over here for a while too. Don't want to tell me, yeah. Actually, mine doesn't say it on the front of the phone. The other phone did, but I'm sure I can make it so it does show it on the front of the phone. None of my beeswax. Now, yeah, I've known Dale and Diane since since grade school. We're all, we're the same age, and so pretty cool. And I'm not supposed to say their names, so you didn't hear that. And their dogs are not shy till they get in here, and then they don't want to climb up in my lap. Any other time they do. A couple little chihuahuas, they're cute. They're sisters, 3 years old. They got their energy up right now, which is good that they have energy. Otherwise, they'd probably weigh 300 pounds each. They're spoiled. Diane's got 10 payments left. Well, everybody's pretty much equal on the phones. I'm starting over with my 3 years now. Oh, shoot. Where am I? I guess I'll put it here. There. All right. Well, in another 14 minutes, we're going to spin the wheel rather. See how we do get this program started. I still think it's going to be a mild winter overall, at least in the southern and the southwest states. And then they said because of the La Nina, or is it El Nino? I don't know which one it is, but then the northern states are supposed to be a little colder than normal. But, we'll see what happens. That's the other thing I got to write down. Didn't get a chance to do that today. Maybe this weekend. We'll see. Mike saying, oh, okay, Kobe's back. Did you get some good pictures? Steve says it's raining in Ironwood right now. You do, Timmy. Townspeople love being around you, I can tell. They're all lined up to go in your house. That's amazing. I swear it's a potluck every other day at Timmy's. If it's not at Timmy's, then it's at the church. Yeah, I'd be definitely, I don't need to see any snow. I did see some snowflakes about a week and a half ago. It was kind of weird. I didn't like seeing it. I am so sorry, but it has been kind of a long day. Right now it's 10 minutes till 6, and I've been up since, well, basically 2:30. So kind of a long day. I didn't get a nap. Free shipping? Okay. I'll look at it in a little bit. It depends on the shipping if I buy anything from basically anywhere because, um, yeah, I've gotten a few deliveries here, but I won't be here very much longer. I'm thinking not much more than a week, unless they talk me into it. We'll see. 7:30 to 8. Yeah, wow. Still, my goodness. I think you got me beat. Yeah, I keep saying that every week, Sonia. Yeah, Mike, we're on the same. We're getting bags under our eyes. Work has been kind of busy, but kind of interesting, and actually kind of goes pretty fast. I do have Prime. Good thing. I haven't used their movie deal in a while, but on every now and then I do see a movie on Amazon Prime that hey, I want to watch that, and I do. But yeah, the free shipping helps a lot. What time? Okay, we got 8 more minutes. There, Jim's here. Fully participate in the shenanigans. Yes, Jim, that's great because we missed you. Got to get your name up here. You'll be proud of Sonia. She held the fort down pretty good while you were gone. Now, why? I don't see your. Hmm. I did something wrong. Okay, now you're on the wheel. We got more people on the wheel than we do on board right now. The one rule is if they do draw your name and you're not here, I give you a couple minutes, but then if you don't chime, that I drew your name, well, then we move on to another one. A professional moderator as opposed to the other kind. There you go. The cool thing, Jim, not only professional, but she hasn't blocked me. That could happen. Officially supervised. Don't you think Jim has enough to do? Oh goodness. Okay, we'll see how it goes, Timmy. One memory I'll give it is that it beats having to pick a chip out of a bowl or the jar. You know, I don't even think I brought my poker chips with me. I think they're still in Kyle's garage or in the van. You like the chips better? Why? Because you accuse me of looking? Mike's going to be at the queue. Mike, I heard there's a new mountain quail. In other words, there's going to be two mountain quails. Um, I forget what else that they said they built in Quartzsite. Yeah, the wheel is modern, and when it comes right down to it, I hope it's not hackable. It's supposed to be all random. So 2 more days, and then the weekend. Actually, right now, I'm looking forward to it. Starbucks is, yeah, Starbucks. That's the one I was trying to remember. A new splash park, huh? All important. Although I don't like Starbucks prices. Well, isn't that the same thing that you sent me, Timmy, for the rules? Really doesn't affect me because I don't do any of those violent games. Uh, so it doesn't affect me. You know, yeah, there is no Dunkin' that I know of. The I had Starbucks a couple times, not by choice. It was had to meet a client. Another time I had to meet a potential boss, and they're still my bosses. Fortunately, I didn't have to buy the coffee, and I just ordered a standard cup of coffee. I didn't need anything latte or mocha or whatever they call that stuff. Just normal cup of coffee. I think it was like $5. And I make better coffee. Try grind pepper. So they're going to name a drink after me. Okay. I like that idea. Overpriced. Yep. Uploading a short video. Oh, okay. Cool, Timmy. Burnt coffee last time at Starbucks. Guess that's why you got to mix other stuff into it. Yeah, you got to hide the Starbucks coffee with chocolate or frizzle frazzle. I don't know what's latte. What does that mean? All right, it's time. I don't know, Kobe. All right, here we're gonna go. I'll get the camera. You know, I just figured this mount out finally for the first time. Now I got to take it off. So, all right, here we go. Can you see that? Yep. And a one, and a two, and going once, going twice. And here we go. Well, it seemed like it stopped quick. Troy, Troy, are you here? Troy. Congratulations. Let's see if he pops in. I'll give him till 5:01 Kobe's time. Up there's Mindy. Welcome aboard. We're waiting on um, Troy. Yes, it spun, but it didn't spin very long. Troy, which is Grand Marais. Grand Marais, where are you? Grand Marais. Well, we're going to take Troy's name off. If I can get the mouse to cooperate. One last chance, Troy. Okay, and we're going to replace Troy's name with Mindy. And it's on there. Okay, try again. Let me get the camera closer, if I can. And a 1, and a 2. And where's my mouse? There it is. And here we go. Two weeks in a row. But I know Steve's here. All right, let me get this. Awesome, Steve. All right, we'll take everybody's names off. And come on. There, erased. Ready for the first sentence, which won't happen for a few minutes because you don't know what words. All right, let's get this scratch off. And the notepad. And where did our coin go? Got it. It is fun. I totally agree. It's fun. First letter is O. Oh boy. Oh, thank you, Jim. Run out and buy a lotto ticket. Not in the rain. Closest place I know is the Speedway. There's a O in whatever that word is. Tyoe, toy. I don't know. It's got one of those bonus things in it. There's an O and U. And epilogue. Echo. Row. Rainbow. That's what you guys out in Arizona should be looking for, is rainbows. Bionic, that's the word. bionic. And I think that's it for O's. So the second word, you saw one yesterday, Mindy. Cool. Second letter is a G. Scanning, looking for G. There's a G in wrangle and shares it with epilogue. There's a G in, I don't know if it's, they don't use abbreviations, so it's G something P. What would that be? Gap. Hang on. Yeah, go ahead, Timmy. He ain't seen the sunshine in 3 damn days. Okay, thank you, Timmy. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, gosh. Oh. Oh. All right, letter. Did I get done with G? I think I did. Yeah, I believe so. All right, third letter is J. Yeah, you're right, Kobe. Looking for J. No J's. Letter number 4 is a Y. There is a Y in U. And any more Y's? Yep. Verify. And I think that's it. Okay. Letter number 5 is a Z. There's a Z and C's. That's it. So, your first 2 words. Linda, are you ready? No, he just plays music, Sonia. Just gibberish, yeah. Okay, your first 2 words is wrangle, Wrangle, and intellect, Intellect, ECT, sorry, INTELLECT, intellect. Use both of those words in one sentence and get your name up here on the wheel. I'm sure Linda's going to type those out here in a second. Yep, there they are. Thank you, Linda. Where's the mouse? There it is. There they are. Right here. And wrangle and intellect. So make a sentence out of those. So there you go, William. William's first up on the wheel. Good one. Yeah, William is spelled Wheeel. Oh, it doesn't have two W's though, right? And then we need a professional to wrangle some intellect for people who call the live stream and play music. Okay, Jim. And then I think Tommy's got one. It took some intellect for the farmer to wrangle the sheep back into the pen. Very good. Yeah. I don't know why that happens. Probably because my fingers aren't long enough. What the heck? Don't ask me why that's happening. I'll put the next name there. Timmy knows how to play here. He is Timmy. My intellect is taxed sometimes trying to wrangle up a sentence. Yeah, that's pretty good, Bindi. What? What the heck? I just lost names on the board. Hang on. We had William. Mindy, Tommy, William, Diane. That's a good one. Are you kidding me? Straighten up here. And okay, we got Tommy. Yeah, I broke the wheel. It's rigged. All right. That's a good one, Steve. I had to wrangle up my intellect. I'm missing one. Who am I missing? Oh, there's Sonia's. That's a good one, Sonia. Take some intellect to wrangle horses. And Jim. That's what I'm missing. Oh, come on. Got to be on a separate line. All right. Now, who did I miss? Ray says, my intellect gets wrangled when I'm stuck in a traffic jam, also called road rage. That's good, Ray. Where did it go? Okay. You have to have intellect to wrangle a plate of liver and onions with mashed potatoes. Yes, you do. Good one, William. Yeah, you're right, Steve. A glitch in the matrix. Rocky's intellect led him to wearing wrangled jeans. Cute, Kobe. All right. Not enough intellect here to wrangle a greased watermelon. Okay, got to remember to hit enter. Yeah, I'm loving them all too, Mindy. Jeff says, my intellect is too small, but my Wranglers still fit. That's great. Welcome aboard, Jeff and Tammy. Sounds personal. I thought the same thing. Okay, Mike's got a true Wrangler relies on grit and intellect. There you go. And Timmy, team had to wrangle with several complex data sets, a task that required a sharp intellect. That's pretty damn good. All right, so we got to get Timmy and Mike up here. My new phone almost fell on the floor. I saved it. I'll never, ever put my phone in the pocket of a lawn chair again. What did I miss, Kobe? I think it's Chat GPT. That's my impression, Jim. Timmy took your sentence. I believe you, Linda. Okay, I think I'm caught up. All right, here we go. Back to scratching. Got to get Steve some money. Got to get baby new shoes. All right. The next letter is I. I. Aid has an I. Seize. Epilogue. Pie. Digest. Intellect. Rainbow. Bionic has two eyes. And Oasis. Letter number 7. Doesn't want to scratch off. What's going on here? V. Good one, Jeff. Lucas needs more snacks. There you go. V. Hi, Lucas. V. And that. V's. Where we got any more V's? Yes. Verify. That looks to be it. Okay, letter number 9 is F. A new pair of shoes. That's good, Linda. Yeah, I'm. Sees the rainbow. That's right. All right, we're looking for F. There's an F in fine. I think that might be it for the F's. Yep. Okay, letter number 10. My dad told me the same thing. And another one he always said, I'd ask, hey, Dad, where's the hammer? He'd either say, where you left it, or It's on the handle. Where's the hammer? It's on the handle. Of course, I don't know. I think Steve and I did this one at his house, talking about the heat. Like, okay, where's the thermostat? On the wall. B. We're looking for B. There's a B in beep. And there's two B's in baseball. Better. Oh, bionic. Hub. And rainbow. That's quite a few B's, but that's it. All right. The third word to add to the other two is hub. H-U-B. Why did the cowboy want to wrangle intellect? Because he was tired of dealing with low stakes cattle. Wanted to herd some high-minded theories. Cute. So hub. It's wrangle, intellect, and hub. Thank you, Linda. Make a sentence using any two or all three. Any two or all three. And get your name up here on the wheel. All right. Moving on to letter number 11. It's an X. All my exes live in Texas. Do, 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 do. And I don't see any X's. And letter number 12 is a Q. I don't recall seeing any Q's off the top of my head or on the card. Yuck, yuck. No Q's. You taught it that one. I believe you. Okay, letter number 13 is L. I think there's a few of those. There's an L in whale. Epilogue. Dual. Alpine. Wrangle. Intellect. Has two. Puzzle 2. No L's in puzzle 2. The disputes ultimately advance the field. Good grief, Timmy. High amounts of data. The manager hired an IT person of high intellect to set up a hub. Very good. Of course, I know you're still on the wheel. Yes, you are, Jim. Good one, Steve. That's a very good one. All right, next letter is A. They say X marks the spot, but yet people avoid their X's. How's that work? There's an A in whale. That data. You know, I don't hold grudges against my exes. Why? That's a waste of time. It didn't work out, and that's the way it is. I wish them the best. So we got an A in dual, A in alpine, A in wrangle, an A in baseball, or actually two A's. Tear, rainbow, oasis, and cease. And we are at letter number 15. Like a freaking plague. Wrangler, the Aussie healer, had to use intellect wrangling the sheep. I like that, Kyle. In case you weren't here, well, that was nice of you, Diane. Don't they have potter's fields? That was bad. You're tired of thoughts being scattered everywhere and needed a central hub to wrangle and strategy down, boy. So X does mark the spot. How much? How much to bury mine? Cute, indeed. Okay, so the letter number 15 is H. There's an H in whale. Echo. Watch. Where'd you wrangle up the beautiful fish? Man replied, from intellect. From intellect, the man said. Yes, the other man said. And I fell intellect too, and that's why I'm all wet. In the lake. In the lake. That's a stretch, Jeff, but once you catch on to it, that's a very good one. Sorry for the X's. All right. What letter am I working on? H. Echo. There's an H in hub and her. And that's it for H. Okay. So now you get word number 4. Word number 4 is cease. CEASE. And I know somebody will use that against Timmy. CEASE. So now you have 4 words, or you will have in a second up on the screen. Use any 2, any 3, or all 4. Make a sentence and get your name on the wheel if it's not already up there. Thank you, Linda. Come on, mouse, get back over here. And there we go. All 4 words. All right. Well, hi. You want to be on YouTube, sweetie? What? No. You. I think we have one word spelled. Yes, we do so far. We have you in puzzle number 1. You. Any more U's? There's a U in sun. Puzzle number 2. There's a U in hub. So we spelled that word. And that seems to be it for any more. Yep. I knew you'd come up with one, Jim. Ceases to exist. Yeah, you are, Colby. After hours of bitter legal wrangle during which it became clear the lawyer's intellect was failing, the judge banged his gavel and demanded the endless arguments to cease. That's pretty good. Who's not on the wheel? I think that was it for the U's. All right. Next letter is a C. Steve's going, come on, let's get this going. We got intellect has a C. Watch has a C. Echo has a C. And any more C's? Yes. Bionic. And cease. 16 in the chat. That's excellent. When your wife says her hub ceases to have it. That's good. That's really good. All right. Letter number 19 is a D. There's a D in aid and data. Dual. We've spelled another word. We spell the word dual. So we have two words in puzzle one. And that's it for D's. Okay, last letter. Now you wrangle, it's all better. I would agree with you, Jeff. A little bit of both. Okay, the last letter is Nancy. I mean, it's an N. Wrangle. But we don't have enough letters to spell it. Intellect, same deal. Sun has an N, but same deal. Not spelling it. And rainbow, but we can't spell it. And fine, but we can't spell it. We did spell bionic. There's an I that we missed in verify, but we don't have the R. I'm double checking right now. No P's, no E's, no T's. No W's, no T's. There's an A in watch that we missed. No E's. Okay, that's it. Now, we do have the quick bonuses on here. Two of them, one's for 50, one's for 100. And then down below, we got some matching things that we can do. And there's a possibility of up to 200 on that one. there you go. Good one, Linda. So anybody that hasn't got their name up here, just make a sentence using any two, any three, or all four of the words there by Linda's picture. You never put Twix in the fridge. They don't make it that far anyways. All right, here we go. How about a fast 50? And instead, it's a bell. Left Twix or white Twix. Right next, for 100, is a crown. So that don't work. All right, there's 2 serial numbers and 10 chances to match. First serial number is 3. Make sure. No, it's 35. And the other serial number is 26. My bionic arm needs a cease and desist hub for bathroom time. Ha! Someone has the intellect to create that. Here's Johnny. They do last that long. Well, Halloween candy is 75%. And you literally fill an entire cart full of just candy. And there is Brene. Brene, there's words up there by Linda's picture. Make a sentence using any 2, any 3, or all 4. Get your name up here on the wheel. Good to see you. You know, you and Kobe aren't too far apart now. Good one, Mike. Came to a cease from the snacks appeared. Let's see. Make sure. Now, we got you on the wheel already, Mike. But that's a good one. Stacked up for a year. It'll be stale. You won't have it next Halloween. I can promise you that. Okay, 32. Not a match. What's wrong with the scratch material on here? It's hard to get it off. 28, not a match. $37, not a match. $12, not a match. $17, not a match. $14, not a match. $31, not a match. $27, close, but not a match. 2 more left. Actually, yeah, 2 more. $41, not a match. Last chance. $15, not a match. Sorry, Steve. Couldn't find a winner on here for you. Okay. Now, there's still time. 10 minutes. Maybe we'll make it 15 minutes. Make a sentence using any 2, any 3, or all 4 of those words on the screen there by Linda's picture, and we'll get you up on the wheel if you're not there already. Oh, Tommy made one? Okay. I'm sure it was a good one. Put candy on my candy sandwich I made with candy. Okay. Very good, Tommy. I believe you, Kobe. I've had days like that. In fact, today is one of them, Tommy. I screwed up typing people's names. Sugar, maple syrup, and honey. Yes. My friend made banana bread with walnuts and without walnuts. I tell you what, I spoil myself. So good. I think I'm going to have some ice cream tonight, though. That just sounds good. Blame it on autocorrect sometimes. Oh, that's the one thing that I noticed on the new phone that I didn't have before, although maybe it was a feature. But when I was texting a little while ago, I noticed that it has auto, or not autocorrect, but it has suggestions. Autocorrect's a demon. A root beer float. Oh, my friend's got a slushy machine now. We've had two different flavors. Last night we had Coca-Cola, and today Sunny D. Buddy, my little brother, is that from Gilligan's Island? You know that your inner intellect ceased when my wrangled data hub got wet. That's good, Ray. That's good. No, there was no oranges in the slushy machine. But the slushy, what do you call it? The mix? Yeah. Mike's got to run. Okay. We'll be here. Another just over 15 minutes. And if we happen to go over, that we can go over because I don't know of anybody going live tonight after me. Buddy is the elf, okay? Leaving the oranges out of this coming batch, okay? We have 18 people on board right now. We should have 18 people on here. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. So two of you who are watching haven't made a sentence yet to get your name on the screen. One of them I know is Brene. Get busy, Brene. What's this? I want to make a Yule log. Yeah. I always thought that would be kind of fun. I've never did it. The hub of my intellect was to wrangle all the pizza and put a cease on it. I like that, Brene. That's good. It's not quotation marks. It's supposed to be accent. What the heck? Am I blind? There. Okay, Mindy's on the board. Yep. Everything you type, your phone suggests Nancy. So at least we have 17 on the wheel and there's 17 on board. We'll give it one more minute and then we'll go ahead and see who wins the next ticket. Probably be Steve. Pineapple. One of the things that my friend's going to get is a pina colada mix for the slushy machine. I'm looking forward to that because I really do like pina colada. My idea is that we run extension cords out to the end of the driveway and sell slushies. You never know, Timmy. Okay, it's time. Let's get the camera. Hairy fishes. Hairy fishes. Oh boy. All right. And we go here. And a 1 and a 2. William Brody. Confirm that you are here. Then he is. He's having liver and onions and mashed potatoes with liver gravy. Yeah, if you fry it right, you can get enough grease off the liver that's frying and make gravy out of it. That's what we did. All right. Here we go, William. Big money. Everybody knows this is just a fast and easy one. 4 winning numbers, and there's 15 chances. And there's a couple caveats. If you get jumbo, you win 5 times the prize. Or if you get a wad of bills, you get $50. Okay, the first winning number is 37. And 26 is what William had. Next winning number is 40. And William's got an 11. I tell you what, I haven't had liver and onions in a little while, but it could happen. Okay, so 49. Williams got 12. Not a match. And the last winning number is 20. Williams got 33. So 37, 40, 49, and 20. And we don't have them yet, but we got 11 chances to hopefully match one of those numbers. And here we go. 44, not a match. 29, not a match. I tried to watch Brian's and Susie's last night. I lasted for a little while at Brian's and I came back to Susie's and I just got tuckered out. Okay, 14 is not a match. 36. So close. One number off, but not a match. 32. Not a match. 50. Doesn't match. 27. Nope. 47. Nope. 3 more chances. Oh, I hear you, Mindy. Hey, you can't do them all. 42 does not match. 2 left. I hear you, Brene. It's we're coming up on Thanksgiving, so that's going to make us all busy. 23 does not match. And 31. I'm sorry, William, nothing matches. But you know what? To say something that you coined on this channel, you're still a winner. We had to try. Okay, this notebook goes over there. Mail the tickets. Yeah, okay, I'll mail the losing tickets to William. I'll give him Steve's while I'm at it, right? Oh, that's right. Still a winner. Kyle's got it. Okay, we can put that off. And there's the kangaroo. And we'll turn the kangaroo off. You too, Mindy. It was great seeing you. Thank you for coming aboard. Got to take that out to the plastic recycle. I'm hoping that we hear from Mobang pretty soon. I bet he's enjoying himself. Yeah, you're right, Jimmy. Go as far as saying the universe did me a favor. You know, I'm blessed no matter what. I'm happy. I don't have anything to complain about. I'm very, very grateful. I'm very blessed. I'm with friends. Got a place to park. I'm being fed so much that I'm going to have to. I'm definitely going to have to join Planet Fitness so I can work out a couple times a week. Oh, is he? I didn't know that, Steve. I'll have to look it up. Missed your last comment. Oh, okay. Well, we've not winning the lottery. Now, none of us have yet. You never know. Yes, Kobe does. A few days ago, he was kibitzing and moaning about Walmart, the deliveries. But I think he's going to work his way through it. And I have a feeling he found some humor in it, too. Yeah, I hear you, Tommy. Be the positive. I like that. That's good, Kobe. All right. Well, we're going to end this a little early. What, 4 minutes, 3 minutes early? Just because I can. God bless you all. Remember to be grateful. We have so much to be thankful for, not just this time of year. We have to be remember and mindful of those who are on the downside. We need to give them prayers, lift them up. So just remember that. All right. Fair winds and smiles. I know you can do it. And may God bless. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming aboard.